So it's 2016 and I visited 11 Madison Park for the first time. And you know, one of the things that really caught me, and this was a big takeaway of this experience, was we were sitting there. My dad worked in hockey, and they did a little Google search. They asked us our name, of course, and they did a little Google search of our name, and they knew that he was in hockey. So the bartender, really smooth, flicks on the Rangers game that was just about to start near the end of our meal, and then he just casually says, "I think you guys are into hockey. You know, you must be from Canada," and turns on the hockey game. We felt like royalty, like they had known us, and we had a reservation. And that small gesture of acknowledging, one, where we're from, and it's a hockey country, but two, his line of work, and turning on that hockey game was like, wow, this is crazy. And, you know, I guess my dad, when he went in to talk to the hostess, must have mentioned that I was going to do a stage at Blue Hill at Stone Barns up north. And he said, the server comes back and says, "Oh, you've got a stage at Blue Hill tomorrow. Why don't you come and see the kitchen? You know, we'll introduce you to the chef, and maybe you have a course in the kitchen." So I'm like, holy crap, this is wild. We go back, you know, this is a 3 Michelin star restaurant. The precision is crazy. You know, it's a dead silent kitchen. There's nobody talking. It's pure focus. We go back there to their chef's table. We have this really cool, they made a maple taffy on this apple snow. We had it in the kitchen, took a picture with the chef. And I said, "Hey chef, like, would there be any way I could come back here and do a stage?" He said, "Sure." Gives me his business card, you know, and away we go. Fast track, I go through and do my stage at Blue Hill at Stone Barns. Great experience. But what took me back at this place, they also sent us home with some granola as a little takeaway gift. I was so struck by the level of hospitality where these people had no idea who we were. We were really nobodies, or are nobodies in the world of fine dining. And they took out of their time, out of their day, to know who we were, make a connection with us, and leave a lasting impression just because we were normal customers. What would they do to a VIP? And that just really struck me. And then years later, you know, I come to know the restaurant owner, Will Guidara, writes this amazing book, Unreasonable Hospitality. You should all go buy it. That restaurant is really, you know, the pinnacle, I think the turning point where places really started to focus on connection with guests and superseding expectations. But super cool. I ended up going back and doing a stage there, but maybe that's a story for another time.